All right, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius with.
Javydade, you already know what time it is. Let's get it.
All right, Javi, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I'm an engineer. I make music. I'm a graphic designer, and I'm a little bit into photography and videography as well.
So you do like pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, all around. I try. I'm trying to get into the to making beats and all of that now.
That's pretty dope.
So I could have multiple incomes out here, selling beats, engineering, and like features and all of that. That's how I be living right now.
How's that going like for you so far?
So far it's great. I just feel like a little clogged up because like everything hitting me at once.
Really?
But like within time, I already know I'm gonna get all that unlocked. So it's all good.
Yeah. You ever feel like you should get like assistance or anything to help you out with that?
There's times that I want assistance, but the thing is like I don't really trust no one. So I be moving dolo. Like sometimes I wish I had a twin or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I don't really trust no one out here. So I just move dolo. I just move on my own.
No, I feel you. You don't have any siblings or anything?
I have 2 little brothers. One is 12 and then the other one is 4.
Do they look up to you like doing music and stuff?
Yeah, like the 4-year-old is a bad one. Like he be looking at my music videos and like cursing and all of that. But that's that's him. So
you feel like you're a good influence on him or like a bad influence?
Yeah, I'm definitely a good influence on them because it's not all about the music that they see. They see like my real me,
Yeah.
Like when I'm at home, how I keep my shit organized and all of that.
Okay.
So that's.
So like, walk me through like your daily routine. Like, how does Javydade like get up in the morning?
Well, as of right now, I'm not working, so I'm literally in the studio 24/7. So I be waking up. Yeah, I wake up and either I get a text message or a phone call that someone wants to book a session with me. So I'm already in there. You feel me? Like I wake up and my booth is like right there.
Oh, okay.
So I already have clients coming in, and I be making music sometimes. Little thoughts, little ideas that come in. You feel me? So I just lay that down there and shit. Yeah. That's what I do. I just make music and engineer the people all day and shit.
So you get like a lot of clients like 24/7 and you have like
I'm trying to expand more because I'm trying to get like a new location. But as of right now, I'm still in the room.
Yeah.
But once I get this new spot, like you're gonna hear about it. That's just gonna be jumping.
Is it a little like how do you feel about like getting people that you never like met before like coming to your crib like all in recording?
As of right now, it's all like word of mouth. Really? So like I kind of have like some type of relation with them. But
what I mean about like you don't know these people and they're coming like to your crib.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the thing is like they're recommended people, so I kind of expect how they're gonna be approaching me about it. But if it's like someone that I don't know, then I'll probably schedule that like sometime later when the crib is empty. Because I always be having family there, and then having that many people walk in the crib in and out. Yeah, it's like a family dinner right there. That's the only problem. I respect the crib, so I'm trying to get a new spot. But yeah.
What about like, is there anything that like that goes on that's like a little stressful about like recording some people?
It's not stressful. I actually find it fun, but the stressful part is sometimes like writer's block when I'm just sitting by myself and I'm trying to I hear like a raw ass beat.
For like your music?
Yeah, and I'm like trying to come up with something, but as engineering for other people, I actually have fun with it. Like I love seeing people's reaction after I fucking kill a mix and master and shit. So people's reaction is priceless to me. That's what I do it for.
Yeah. So tell me about like your early life.
I've always been like revolved around music. So I was playing guitar before I got into hip hop. I was in. My dad would teach me like Spanish music.
Yeah.
Just music in general. I would always play.
Spanish guitar, like.
Yeah, acoustic guitar, a little bit of electric, pretty much everything. Once you learn how to play guitar, you learn how to do everything. But
is there a difference between the two? Spanish and acoustic, or is it the same thing?
The acoustic is you can play Spanish music in it too, so it's all around. But I also play rock music and all of that. And then like once I was like in 8th grade, I discovered hip hop. Like deep, I was getting deep into it. Like when I first heard the Carter 3. So that shit changed my life. Like, yeah, I could like from like the top of the fucking album all the way to the bottom of it, I know like the lyrics and all of that.
Yeah.
But that's what changed me and got me into hip hop.
Were you like writing raps and stuff? Like.
Yeah, I started writing music in 8th grade, but I would keep it to myself because I thought it was whack. But I still like to do it.
You never showed anybody?
Nah. And then 9th grade, like throughout my high school journey, I was like freestyling during lunch.
Yeah.
We'll get that shit packed. And then that's where I started noticing, like, damn, what if I really take this shit serious?
Were there a lot of people like into rap, like trying to be rappers back then, or is it like
not as much? It was only like 2 out of like 3,000 people in the whole school.
Oh, damn.
So like it was fun because everybody would look up to us. Now it's like, man, fuck this nigga, I'm gonna go get on the mic too and do some shit.
Yeah, everybody's a rapper.
Yeah, but then like in 11th grade, I got my own mic, my own little setup, and I learned how to engineer myself with like a little Pro Tools program that came with the, what's that shit called, the M-Box or whatever?
Yeah.
The interface or whatever?
Yeah.
I started fucking with that, and then
Pro Tools Express, right? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit crashed my computer like 3 times at least, so I lost all my files.
Yeah, that shit happened to me too, because I had the same Pro Tools Express.
It's fucked up,
That audio box. Yeah, that's what I got.
And then I put I got a job, I invested a little bit into like better equipment and shit. And then I'm here now. Huh?
Where are you working at?
I was working at Finish Line.
Oh.
I used to sell shoes and shit at Dayland.
Oh.
But I racked up a little bread and I got my own shit.
Were you always into like clothes and shoes and stuff like that?
Yeah, moved really deep into that. I got like a little sneaker collection. And
what's your favorite, like Jordans or like other kind of shoes?
I fuck with Asics, Puma. Not really a big fan of the new releases of Jordan, but
yeah, the retros of the old shoes are like.
Yeah, I prefer the OGs and shit, but
yeah,
I don't really rock with the new shit too much.
Which ones are like your favorite? Or like the grails of your.
As of right now, bro, like I just wear whatever, to be honest. But my favorite all-time pair is probably the 3s.
Like all the 3s?
The black cement 3s.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite too.
I love
like those in the True Blues.
Those shits are hard.
Did you ever used to go to like DXC or SneakerCon, like those?
I went once, but like people out there really be trying to like finesse you and shit, so I just stay the fuck away from that and do my own thing.
Do you ever be on like Facebook, like those websites?
I used to be on there, yeah.
Souls and Hoes, and shit like that.
Souls, all of that, yeah.
I feel like that was worse. Like, you would meet up with someone and they rob you.
Yeah, that happened to me once. I grabbed, I was trying to get the pink foam posits, and I was actually selling them to some dude, and I had to meet up at a park.
Yeah. And
I pulled up to the park, all the lights were off.
Oh, damn.
So, and I went back to the crib, that went with like a couple more homeboys, we pulled up, and then like the dude was like, nah, you had too many heads with you, bro, this and that. I'm like all right, that's whatever then. But you gotta be careful out there.
Too many heads, what you mean?
Like I had too many heads in the whip with me.
He thought you were gonna rob him?
Yeah, he thought I was gonna rob him, but he was actually trying to pull that on me.
Oh,
so I was like, all right, that's cool. But you gotta be careful out there though.
Yeah, there was this one time.
Really grimy ass people.
There's this one time I had the Tiffany's, the SBs. I had those and I was selling them to this kid, and like I brought them here and I used to take the bus and shit. So like.
Oh, okay.
I would have to I had to carry them, and then the kid, he kept flaking me every single time. Like I was trying to. He was telling me like, yo, I have a kid, I can't be buying shoes. Like at the last time, after he flaked like 10 times.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
People just be doing the most sometimes.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, what about like some like things that were like your favorite things to do, like growing up, like watching TV, like playing sports?
Oh.
What were you into?
To be honest, bro, I was always into music.
Always.
That's what I'm best at. So.
Yeah, and that's dope. What about like some of your inspirations, like music wise?
Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, the old Snoop, vintage Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Not the Snoop Lion.
Snoop, I mean, he hasn't really dropped nothing crazy either, so.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like, what's that album that he dropped?
The whatever.
Oh, Doggy Style.
Doggy Style.
That's my shit, yeah. I fuck with Snoop, he's a heavy inspiration. Mystical, No Limit Records, all of that.
Yeah.
And that's what got me into this shit too.
What about like, do you have any artists that you like from like Florida or like?
From South Florida, as of right now, I'm rocking with Jet Grover and YJ. Shout out to y'all boys. You know we about to blow. But we just dropped some shit called our recent drop was called About to Blow.
Okay.
And that's like a smash that we just dropped. We shot the video with Chris Moreno, and he's like, we call him the Eye of the South because he got that eye for that, bro. The camera.
I seen the videos like all you guys take together. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
What you thought about it?
It looked pretty dope. It looked professional. Yeah.
That's what's up. But we got a project coming out. It's called Overnight, and it's like it's 3 tracks from each of us, but we're all featured on it, and we're getting it hosted by him. Oh. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That's just gonna be crazy.
That's dope. What about the beats? Like, you make your own beats, or?
As of beats for right now, we're just like shopping online. Like, we're also accepting any offers from like producers that send it to us.
Yeah.
And we go on YouTube sometimes, SoundCloud. We also have people send this shit, but I'm trying to make my own shit.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
You have any like favorite producers out right now, or like any like of all time?
Of all time, I'd probably say it's T minus. When he used to get down with Drake, he made the Amon one. Amon one, She Will, Moment for Life. He did all. He has a really good ear for that. Yeah, but he's the one behind it though. DJ Khaled is more like on the executive producing shit. But when it comes to making beats, it's T minus.
Cause I was here, DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
So I was like DJ. Alright, got it.
I wanna get like a stamp from Khaled on one of my records though.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that shit works.
How do you feel like about like your social media right now? Like, you feel like you're going the right direction with it, like promoting and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean I try. I feel like within time it's gonna get like more popping though.
Right.
Like more people are gonna start fucking with me. Like once they start seeing the vision more.
Are you like on social media a lot, or like you just like do everything?
What I try to do is like I try to make a move first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually like drop it. So let's say if I got a music video coming out, I'll probably announce it, be like music video here and there, and then there'll be a couple people be like, oh shit,
yeah,
when is it dropping, this and that, and I'll drop it probably like a month later, and then that's when that shit will blow up. So I feel like I've been getting a little clout on social media here and there. Twitter, especially Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I started from like 300 followers, 20 likes, in like a year I got like 2,000 followers.
Oh shit.
It might not mean much, but like to me, that's.
Yeah, but like in that time.
I could throw a show and like most of those 2K followers would pull up.
Yeah.
Because they're like legit followers.
There are a lot of people that have like millions of followers. And
yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, they have a show and like 10 people show up. And, like,
and it's their homeboys.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand, but.
Because they got like followers like all over like the world pretty much. You know? If you have like a million followers, what's good about that if like they live in like India or some shit and they can't come to your show?
Straight up.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you learn about like, you know, how to move in like the mixing, mastering, and everything?
Some people think that I went to school for that, but honestly, it was all like self-taught. I had to get like my ears adjusted to like. I'll compare it by listening to a song on the radio, and then I'll put my song after, and then I'll be like, damn, this shit still sounds way off. Mm-hmm. So a lot of my shit hasn't dropped yet due to the fact that I'm focusing on like cleaning it up and like mixing it and shit.
Yeah.
So until it's like final, then it's ready to go. But
what about like the first time you ever like made a song? Did you ever mix and master, or just like record it straight into your laptop?
It was recorded with like a USB mic that I bought from Best Buy. So I connected that shit, and it was more for like podcasts, for talking, like shit like this.
Like
it
was a dynamic mic or like condenser?
A condenser mic, yeah. But it was still like for talking. It wasn't for like rapping and shit.
Yeah.
So I laid my first vocals on it, and I was like, man, this shit sounds hard as fuck.
Right.
But then like I look back at it like years back, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
what was I doing?
Yeah. People seem to fuck with it, so why not?
I did the same thing.
Here I am.
Like, you know, like the Rock Band mic. I did that.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I was like recording it though. I didn't have like when I started recording, I was like rapping straight to my laptop. Like, yeah, you know.
That's lit though.
And then I thought that was hard.
That's lit.
Yeah, when you like rap, do you like freestyle a lot, or like you just like, you know, just write everything?
I usually write, but there's times that I just get on the mic and lay down a couple melodies, and then I hear it back and I just fill them up with lyrics, like meaningful shit.
Yeah.
Or there's times that the beat hits me and I'm just like writing at the moment, and then I just lay it down.
Yeah. What are like some things that you like to talk about in your music?
I like to talk about a lot of things that people can relate to, you know, either about a female or like a struggle that they're going through, or like on the come up.
Yeah.
You're trying to get this money and, you know, shit like that people can relate to, because everybody's on the grind. So
yeah,
that's what I like to focus on.
What's like a one story that you told like in your music? Like a story that influenced like your music.
There's this song. It's called "Don't Need You." I feel like that's a really relatable track to a lot of people. Like people have come up to me personally. They'll be like, "Yo, I really fuck with that song because I've been through that situation."
Oh yeah.
It's like about a female leaving you and then she wants you back, and then, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But
she can't make up her mind.
Yeah. That shit's weird.
Yeah. But what about like the female situation? Like, how's that with you?
I got a wifey.
For real?
Yeah, I got me a trophy, so she's a really good one.
How many years? How long you guys been together?
We're about to make a year in October, so. But I've known her for years, so I've been cool with her. Yeah.
She's like the day one.
Yeah, she's been day one. She's been fucking with my music for a minute, so it's all good.
Oh, for real?
She supports the vision. That's what I love about her too. You feel me? Because there's females that you put them aside and then you do your own thing. But this one's actually involved with it, so that's why I fuck with it. Yeah.
Does she do like any music too?
Nah, but I got some shit dropping with her though. I come throw on the hook or something one day. Yeah.
Do you ever like be like recording her, like like putting her?
She actually like engineers me sometimes.
Oh, really?
Like I taught her little tricks here and there, so I'll be like, babe, I'm gonna get on the mic, do your thing. She'll be doing it.
Do you think that's easier, like to have her do that, or like you know?
Yeah, it is easier, but then there's certain songs that I gotta really sit down and like fuck with it more. But it helps out a lot, definitely.
Do you ever feel like record someone, like they come to your crib and they record and you're like, damn, this trash, but like you can't really like tell them or something?
I don't want to speak on that, but there is songs that I feel like people could tweak up more or like do better. Yeah. And I try to, but the thing that the amount of time that they book, I feel like it's not enough for me to help them out because sometimes it's too much what they be doing. Yeah. So I'll be like, yeah, bro, like next time come and like tweak it up more or don't even release it yet. Like hold on to it. You know, I'm honest with people. I tell them straight up, like don't release it yet. Like come back and tweak that up more. Or I'll just tell them straight up, like, yo, I feel like you could do a better song or something.
How long does it usually take you to do everything?
I mean, I'm quick with it. I'm already mixing it down as you're recording, you feel me? So you're recording and then right when you come out the booth, I already got like a little premix for you. Yeah, but if you really want me to sit down and like tweak it, I'll probably take like a day.
Yeah, because when I do it, like I just put all the raw vocals and then like I do it after. Like,
yeah, that's the way to do it. I record raw and then I throw that shit in after.
Because I feel like if I do it like, with all like the plugins and everything, it's gonna be like, I feel like I could like go.
What do you record with?
I use Logic.
Oh, okay. I use FL Studio.
I want to use FL, but I don't have a PC.
Yeah, with Mac?
Yeah.
There's ways to get it on there though, but
because I have it for my Mac, but like the thing is that it never like the sound doesn't play sometimes. I have FL Studio 12.
Yeah, it's just weird.
So yeah, I'd be annoying with that.
I don't like Macs too much. I always go with Windows.
Really?
Yeah.
We were like somewhere like you're like a '90s baby, right?
Yeah, 95.
You have any favorite like '90s cartoons you used to watch?
I used to watch everything, bro. SpongeBob is like the OG, ultimate. What was that shit called, bro? Rocket Power.
Oh yeah.
And I used to watch also a lot Pimp My Ride.
Oh yeah, I used to watch that.
So I used to, and the BET like top 10 countdown and shit.
You ever want to do that to like one of your cars?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're still doing it. But I know they're doing like West Coast Customs or some shit like that. But as soon as I get my money up and I get a nice whip, I'm gonna bring it to them for sure though.
You can get a TV in like the backseat type shit?
Everything. I'm gonna go extra with it. Why not? If I got it, why not?
Yeah. What about like in like 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
In 10 years, I see my mom like in a nice ass crib with her dream car. Mm. I see myself in a nice ass crib too.
It's like your motivation?
Yeah, I've always like seen my mom like in a nice crib. She's always wanted something big, so I'm gonna make sure I get her that.
Yeah.
And then my brother's like living good too. Mm. But I'm gonna get them involved with the music too. Like if hopefully when shit works out in the future, I'm gonna get them involved. Like I'm gonna have this one mixing, this one producing and shit. You know, so I'm gonna get them plugged in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna use the family. Before I reach out to anyone, I'm gonna get my family involved.
Of course. Do they know how to do it now?
No, not now, but they're actually like trying to get in it. My brother's 12 years old, but I'm telling him like, hold on a little bit. I'm gonna get you a laptop so you can start fucking
like
with
the
it.
Best. Yeah, it's always best to like start early because when you're like our age, you're like you're the best.
Definitely, yeah. I'm gonna get them involved with the music, but the right way though. Like, stay away from all that fuck shit that they have going on.
What about like shows? Like, what was the first show that you did, and how was that?
My first show was at Club Mecca. I was nervous as fuck before I got on that stage, but
that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 2014, I think, 2015. But once I grabbed that mic, like all the fear went away. Like this was like, bro, I really want to do this. Like this is so fun. I got in the crowd and then everyone's reaction was just crazy.
Was there a lot of people there?
Yeah, I forgot how many people were there, but it was at the point where everybody had like their phones out with the flash and I couldn't see shit. So that's enough for me.
You ever was there like a big artist there, or like it was just like?
No, it was just a party. But we talked to the people. We be like, yo, what's up? Like, let us perform there. They were like, all right, for sure. Go ahead, do your thing. And we killed that shit. After we left, everybody left.
Shit.
But it was one of those. That shit was fun though.
What about like what was the biggest show that you've done?
The biggest show was it was for me and YJ's mixtape release party. It was the Y Date show. Mm-hmm. We put that shit together like ourselves. We money out of our pocket. We paid for the venue. Yeah. We got a couple artists on there, and that shit turned out successful. Like we had at least 300 heads in the building.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is the best way to like bring people to your shows?
The best way to bring people to the show is by not throwing 20, 30 artists in it, in the lineup, you feel me? Like, promote it more as a party, and then when you have like a few popping artists in there, like that are locally popping, that the whole like local fans be rocking with. That's the best way to do it. You throw them on there, you invest a little bit in the promotion, and you'll be straight. You'll get something popping.
Have you ever had a show that like the cops came and raided it?
Nah, because we always get like good venues and shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it hasn't gotten like crazy to that extent that cops have to come in and shut shit down. But
I know sometimes they just come like just to see if there's like minors and shit like after like 11.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, that hasn't happened. They've tried to shut down a music video before, but
for real?
Yeah, they just pull up and then they see what's going on. They be like, all right, they're just doing their thing.
Do you have any guns or anything or drugs?
Like in the music video?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple people strapped in there, but they went inside and stuff. Yeah.
Was it tense or were you like, damn, oh shit?
Nah, I told everybody, I'm like, yo, get your ass inside and like let's play it off cool.
Yeah.
So then the cops came out and then they're like, what you guys doing? Be like, nah, we're just shooting a music video. But it ended up being that we were shooting in front of like a little in front of like an eating place that they go there all the time.
Oh. Okay.
So like they saw us
and
and
they
like
went to go eat and they're like.
Yeah, no, they didn't even go inside though. They were like, oh, okay, like we see that you guys shut down the block for this, so like, it's cool.
Right.
Just make sure there's no mess or whatever.
Right.
That shit was fun though. It was for the About to Blow video.
This
yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, what about like, do you have any mistakes that you made along the way?
With the music?
Yeah. Or like anything?
Mistakes. Yeah, there's mistakes. I mean, I just can't point them out right now, but there's always mistakes. Probably that I made a certain song that I didn't like and I put it out by accident. Like, the biggest mistake in this music is, like, don't let people hype you up. Just because they like it, but you don't like it, doesn't mean that you can put it out. Like, you always got to go off your instinct. If you fuck with it, like, one thing is that I learned from Lil Wayne is, like, he said in an interview that if you fuck with it, but they don't, at least you're satisfied with yourself, you feel me?
Yeah.
But if they fuck with it, but you don't, and you put it out there, you're always gonna have it in the back of your head, like, damn, I feel like I could have done this better, or like, I could have fucked with this more.
Because then, like, if everyone already heard it, then, like, you put it out again, you're like, oh, I already heard this. You know?
Exactly, so it's always best to be patient with your music and do the right thing. Don't make a mistake and fucking put it out there and then regret it.
Yeah. What about, like, some advice that you give, like, someone starting out right now? Like, they don't know what to do.
An advice that I'll give them is be consistent, be patient. Don't focus too much on the future. Like, focus on the now. Like, damn, I gotta get this working now.
Yeah. So
then, within time, you'll see like shit progress. You feel me? Like, you'll look back at time and be like, damn, I did this, I did that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Like, just focus on now. Don't just look at the prize the whole time. Like, it's always gonna be there. It's just not gonna move. But if you start moving towards it, then that's the way to do it. You just grind.
No, that's what's up. You have anyone that you want to, like, shout out or anything?
Yeah, I want to shout out my moms, my pops, the whole family, my girl, YJ, Jet Grover, Chris Moreno. We got something crazy on the way. So, yeah, I already know what's up.
What about, like, anything else you want to talk about? Like, you want to, like, put it out there right now?
I got a project coming out overnight. Y'all be on the lookout for that. And I got a mixtape also. I mean, the EP is going to be called DADE. It's an acronym of DADE. It says Determined and Driven Energy.
Oh, shit.
Determined and Driven Energy is for DADE. It's basically like...
You thought of that or like that just like...
No, I forgot it. That's why I had to think about it how it was. But that's what it is. That's what it means for. I came up with that a while back. But I have that on hold right now because I'm dropping other shit. But my best music is on hold right now. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that.
Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Soundcloud at Javydade, Javydade.
Alright, so this is Javydade with 6 feet.
Y'all ready? Yeah.